This battle was like a movie. Words I heard over and over and over again yesterday after the release of QP versus Emerson Kennedy. Very dope battle. Shot very well. We're going to get into all of that. I wanted to give some kudos out, though, to URL. They take a lot of heat about this app on a regular basis. Granted, some of it is probably warranted with some of the updates that could be done. But I want to give them their props because they promise extra content, different content, and the deliverance on that promise is starting to come to fruition. Not only do you have the battles that are dropping from the events, but now you also have the Levels series. You have I'm Just Asking, hosted by Sue Surf. You have the Sit Down, and now you have the Standoff. So they definitely delivering on that promise. A little something different tonight. I felt the inspiration going through me. You feel me? After watching the Standoff, there's many different ways to shoot anything that you want to record, and you can always throw different clips in. All types of things is happening all night while I'm driving, so I figured I'd throw a few clips in there just to switch it up, give it some different visuals, inspired by my brothers over at BLkMktmda. Salute to them, man. I'm really happy with what you guys are able to produce over there. The time and the effort and the energy it must take to shoot all these different things and put it together the way you do and make it look the way that it looks. This was definitely a movie. It was shot extremely well, in my opinion. I loved all the different views. Probably my favorite was at the end of the battle. You got to see an aerial view of whatever city this is. It looks like it's being shot first thing in the morning, like a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning where not a lot of traffic going on. You're not getting a lot of horns and people walking by and a bunch of bullshit. Obviously, it's shot on the roof, but you know, it worked out very well. You were able to hear all of the content. No background feed into the microphone and shit like that. Just very well done. Multiple angles from side to side, panning across from side to side. You also got to see a bit of a view upwards at some point in the third round while they were rapping. Just multiple angles just to give you a different feel, and somehow it still managed to have that URL feel. Even though this is QP's debut and we don't see a lot of Emerson Kennedy, it still had that URL fabric to it. And I could appreciate that. I think initially my thoughts, along with many others, is that this should be a situation where the MCs who are great with their penmanship flourish, where we get an opportunity to hear every line, every word very clear in a different setting, without interruptions, without the crowd continuing to delay the content. But I'm not so sure that that's the only thing that can flourish in this environment. I'm sure the aggression and energy will flourish in this environment. I think a lot of people believe that initially about the volume setting, at least volume 1, it seemed like that would be the case. And then we saw what Twerk was able to do, what Suge's energy is able to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if the more often we see this, the more we realize it works well for what everybody does, or for what most MCs bring to the table. This really was just me wanting to get on camera and give flowers out to JB and BLkMktmda, because battle rap really just had one basic style, which is to shoot directly at the fucking battle, which is what we want. But you can always add different perspectives and different views to it, and they found a way to do that very well, and this is highly appreciated. As far as the battle is concerned, I like Emerson Kennedy. I like what he brings to the table. dope MC. I got him winning this battle 2-1. I gave QP the first round. The thing about QP, and I guess this works very well for what he does, the way that they shot this battle, he gets to pause, and usually when he pauses during the battle and the crowd is, you know, waiting, it's almost an awkward pause because it's like people are waiting. But because I'm just waiting, the viewer watching this, when he took those little breaks in between the bars, I didn't really feel like, all right, what you doing? Like, come on, like, you about to choke, or what's about that? Like, I didn't get that feel. It was like, all right, let him rap, let him get his content off, and shout out to Emerson Kennedy for just letting him rap, you know, not saying nothing, let him get his shit off. But it turned out to be a really dope battle. Before I get out of here, shout out to Battle Rap Trap. If you don't have any Battle Rap Trap merch, who are you right now? Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. You got to support the culture. We got to support one another, shout each other out. We our own community, bro. If we're not going to show love to one another, then what the fuck we here for? You feel me? So, it's your man Fat Boy, man. Signing the fuck out. Again, salute to URL. Salute to Battle Rap Media. Salute to Black Market Media. Salute to everybody working hard within this culture to put out different forms of content for us all to enjoy. We're going to salute all of that tonight. I'm going to leave y'all the same way I always do, man. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. Hey, yo, Posey. Take us home, Lo.
Please don't unplug the game.